telling you the parable of the Good Samaritan, taken from Luke chapter 10 verses 25 to 27. One day, on one occasion, an expert in law stood up to test Jesus. He asked, "What must I do to inherit eternal life?" Jesus replied, "What is written in the book of law?" He replied, "Love the Lord your God with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your strength and with all your mind, and love your neighbor as yourself." "You have answered correctly," Jesus replied. "Do this and you will live." But he wanted to justify himself. So he asked Jesus. Jesus said the story. There was a man who traveled from Jerusalem to Jericho. On his way, he was robbed and beaten up by some bad guys. The poor traveler laid on the ground, hurt and wounded. When a priest walked just right past him, he saw the man injured, but he did not help him. Soon after the priest passed, there was a Levite who walked past him. He too saw the man laying on the ground, but did not go to help him either. Some time later, a Samaritan went right by the wounded man. He felt sad for him. The man was miserable and hurt. No one was there for him to help. He went to him and bandaged his wounds, pouring on oil and wine, and then put the man on his own donkey and took him to an inn. The Samaritan gave the innkeeper 2 silver coins and told him to look after him. And he said, "When I return, I will reimburse you for any extra expenses you may have." Jesus then asked the people, who was the good neighbor in the story? Of course, it was the Samaritan, because he helped the person in need. The moral of the story is you need to help people who are in need.